warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mutiara. Okay, I will present an article that I have read before. The title of the issue I chose is Mother Tongue Interference Towards the Students English Pronunciation, case study in EIN Churro. The reason I chose an article with this title is because there are still so many students who cannot or have difficulty speaking English because they are tied to their mother tongue. Um, for the first one is interference is that the language errors which occur when mother tongue elements are brought into the language which is being learned. According to Lott, interference indicates the forms of errors encountered in one's non-native language, and such errors can be identified by probing into his mother tongue. Um, For mother tongue is a language that is formed from habits, communicative group of people, and surface structure. Structured language becomes their first language. Then, on lingual cultural perspective, the role of mother tongue in use of a foreign or second language have positive and negative impacts. For background of the problem in this article, uh, this study in this study investigate the forms of regional language interfering students in pronouncing English words and how they were interpreted. The findings reveal that regional language as the dominant student's mother language at EIN Europe interpret students' English pronunciation across the elements of consonants, vowels, and diphthongs. There were 5 ways of interference. First, they vowels into long vowels. Second, they sounded long vowels into short vowels. Third, they changed vowels. Fourth, they changed diphthongs into vowels. And fifth, they changed vowels into diphthongs. For literature review, this article is a lot of studies have been done in the field of mother tongue interference. Some of the studies found that mother tongue interference support English learning. However, other studies conclude that mother tongue gives negative effects in learning English. In fact, the Khan who investigate India mother tongue interference found that there is no impact of mother tongue to English learning. Um, Next, in this article, the theory used by researchers is this study used Miles and Huberman theory, which consists of data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing or verification in analyzing data. Data for research methodology, this is a descriptive study in the field of English pronunciation, particularly phonological interference, which is elaborated in qualitative way. For the main technique of data collection is interview recording and pronunciation test. For instrument, interview guide, validate pronunciation test, and document analysis. Subject, all students who come from the mother tongue are different and use their native language in daily communication is the subject of this research. Uh, The subjects of this research were 16 language students, English which use the local region language everyday life. The most regional language used at um, Yai and Churuk. For previous research, a study on the influence of mother tongue in rural areas in Sarawak, Malaysia, written by Suliman, shows clearly the negative influence of mother tongue on learning English. English proficiency is important in Malaysia because with many ethnic groups living in Malaysia, English is a means of communication in the business world, social interaction, and one of the international language used in Malaysia. The study was conducted on students from the schools in Sarawak. The students as respondents were examined for their ability to speak English. The results showed that there were morphological and syntactical errors. The negative effect of the mother tongue can be clearly observed because in speaking in depth, the respondents translate their mother tongue into English. Uh, for Fitri Aulia is doing research on mistakes what students in Minangkabau do when transferring language their mother to English. The error is caused by students' cultural background, word choice errors, grammatical impairment of their mother tongue. In fact, the error does not affect the grammatical rules English. Mother tongue interference also occurs in aspect phonology, vocabulary, and structure. And the last is conclusion. Rejang language as the dominant student's mother language at EI and Churuk interprets the sounds when the students are pronouncing English words relate to the elements of consonant, vowels, and diphthongs. There are five ways of interprets extending to uh, one, the first, pronouncing short vowels into long vowels. The second, pronouncing long vowels into short vowels. Third, changing vowels. For pronouncing diphthongs into vowels. And the last, uh, pronouncing vowels into diphthongs. However, students' mother tongue interference with the sounds in pronouncing the words, while the meanings are still understandable. To sum up, the interference is positive since Rejang language phonemic system have some similarities to that of English, and this condition does not potentially change the meanings of English word. Okay, this is my presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.